Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko Tarot, and in this whole video we're going to look into Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and as well Pisces Rising weekly general tarot reading January 10th up until January 16th, 2022. And if you do want to skip right ahead and skip the draw, go right ahead to the reading, you can use the timestamp in the description down below. Other than that, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel, guys, and you do wish to support us, just leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads. Now, that being said, let's jump right ahead to the draw. The first card that you Pisces have, that is going to be the Wheel of Fortune here, followed by the second card of your spread, which stands as the Page of Pentacles. Moving next, we have the Seven of Swords, and the final prime card of your spread, that is going to be the Magician. So we do have those four prime cards, and now let's draw the catalysts to these cards. The catalyst to the Wheel of Fortune is going to stand as the Four of Swords. This form a active friends as an elemental dignity. The second one, which is Page of Pentacles, the catalyst to this the catalyst to this card stands as the Chariot. We have a passive friends into that position. The catalyst to the Seven of Swords stands as the Ten of Pentacles. We have a active enemies as a elemental dignity into that position, and the catalyst to the Magician stands as judgment. Not justice, but a judgment. We have a very powerful active friends elemental dignity into the last position of your spread. So that's gonna do it with the draw, and now let's jump right ahead into the spread itself. Alright guys, so you can see your spread here on the screen, and that is a quite of a complicated read. So I hope you do follow my thought here. And let's start from the very results of the week with that elemental dignity. We do have over here the Magician with the judgment that we do have. That is a very strong one, and it does refer to the unity, but that is the unity, the universal unity. What I mean, it is that you are to become one whole with your things, and therefore the alignment of you with the environment is imminent here by these couple of cards. So what I am trying to say here, it is that you are to become one whole with your projects and with your work, and therefore you are to become unreplaceable part of your work. You are to become one whole with your partner. You are to become one whole as well with your romantic life. And those cards here are speaking, it is that you are to become unique. Okay, Pisces, you like I say, you are to become irreplaceable into what you are doing, and that is gonna bring you to the to the verge of a unique breakthrough that you are to have into this week, or that you are to reach into this week. So if as you do start that week, you are finding yourself into somewhat of a dire situation, you don't see a way through, for example, or you see that everything it's pretty much unsalvageable, I dare you to think again, because with these two cards, it does look like that you are gonna pull it through. Now, this is another thing about those cards, it is that it's a very unique aspect of them. They truly can speak about a reconciliation through the uniqueness of characters. In other words, the person that you being separated with sees that they cannot have anybody like you at all, and you see that way as well, and so you decide to give each other one more chance. But other than that, the result of this week is going to be where you are to be the king of the hill, or the king on the top of the hill. You are going to be the person for the job, for example, or the individual for the relationship. It is just you are to shine brighter than any time before that. It's quite difficult to explain it. Those couple of cards as well refer to the, how can I put it into words, to the very exceptional orator and as well communicational skills that you are to have. And as a result of that, throughout this week, you can get through to a lot of people. In fact, you can get through even through your enemies, if you do have any people that are opposing you, and convince them into your point of view, convince them as well into your vision, so you can unite forces and accomplish a great deed together. Now that is the result, but you are going to reach into that result through this elemental dignity over here that we do have, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords, and that is very well calculated moves due to openings that are come your way. These openings are going to look like a very random circumstances. It is like, you know, you never worked for it, okay? You never anticipated that it is that you are to have that opportunity, so to speak, but there it is, and you are to become very, very opportunistic. And it will look very risky, but that is how it's going to look from a side. Other than that, it will be a very calculated move from your behalf, a very well defined and made decision that is going to bring you to the breakthrough that is to be the result of that particular week. And those calculated maneuvers that you are to make are going to force that once in a lifetime change that you probably needed here to happen, either into your career or either into your love life, so you can make a huge difference into it. Another thing about those cards, and I don't really want to speak much about it because tarot is not designed to do that, but they also may speak about some health improving, how can I put it into words, a lifestyle changes that you may do, like for example, start working out, changing your diet and so on and so forth. But that's elemental dignity here is going to cause a problem with a friendship that you do have, and we can see it over into the next couple of cards, which are the Page of Pentacles with the Chariot card. So that is a person that you walked quite of a long path together, but now as you do have these opportunities, that person cannot take part into them, and for one or another reason you have to leave them not behind but aside. They cannot be a part of your endeavors, at least the endeavors of throughout this particular week. And that is going to cause a bit of a gap into the friendship that you both have. Now, this person is very devoted to you. I mean, they really want to see you successful. They want to see you being loved. They want to see you in generally being happy, and they put a lot of effort and as well a lot of dedication into into that enterprise of you being happy, successful, etc., etc. I would say that they are even encouraging you and boosting your self-confidence, and as well, even if you do end up failing at some situations, they're always trying to mitigate that fail and simply boost your, it's not confidence, but it is pride. That's that despite the fail, you should be proud of yourself that at least you have tried. Now, this person will try anything they can in order to keep up being a part of your day-to-day routine, keep up being a part of everything you do, but unfortunately it's just they're going to be incompatible with these new opportunities that you are going to have throughout this week, and that is well can be seen into the next elemental dignity that we do have here, the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles, where you pretty much have to make a severance with something. Those two cards are speaking that your agenda and your goal is about to undergo a certain change, and it is not like a change, I don't know how to describe it. Imagine it that way. You had a goal, or you have a goal, you have an agenda, but by that time you couldn't you couldn't manifest it because you didn't have the means, you didn't have the circumstances or the resources, so to speak. And so that agenda, that goal was left lingering until the time comes right. And now the time comes right. Okay, now this week the time comes right. And now for you, it's time to turn all of your attention into it. And unfortunately, that attention needs to be drawn from somewhere, and is going to be drawn from that friendship that we do have with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and for that reason, it will feel like you are abandoning this person, or at least to them is going to feel that you are abandoning them that way. But in reality, you're just, you know, start taking now opportunities for yourself. In reality, you start progressing yourself and taking care for yourself, so you can take care for that friendship when the time normalizes once more, or when you take a full advantage of these opportunities. And that's how can I put it into words? That strain that you are going to feel into the week, it's not even that strong, because like I said, you do have this result here, which is, like I said, also holds into it the mastery of communications. So you can definitely get through this person. Okay, you can definitely get through this person and explain them why you are as you are throughout this week, why you aren't spending that much time with them, why you are not paying attention to them and to their needs and to what they are saying. And now finally, I will conclude here of that situation is that these opportunities that you are going to face throughout the week, Pisces, they do require a lot of speed. They do require being cunning. They do require you being in a fast pace. And that person, Page of Pentacles, that behavior, okay, that state is something they just cannot keep up with. They are more slow but more meticulous. Okay, they are more calculative but not initiative. They are not opportunists. You have to be an opportunist this week, and if you do take your opportunities right, like I said, you are to become irreplaceable career-wise and as well relationship-wise, and you are going to sit on the top of the hill being a king, and you are to make all of the right maneuvers and all of the right actions here, and at the end, you are going to see yourself having the breakthrough you so much need and you so much deserve. So with that being said, Pisces, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, for the upcoming week, January 10th to January 16th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.